As you get older, what items have you removed from your bucket list that you know they won't be fulfilled? Everything that requires a lot of money. Keira Knightley is now married. I'm still doing my trip to Patagonia, but instead of riding my motorcycle all the way there, I'm just flying commercial. Owning a Porsche 911 Turbo. Certain trips. Turns out I never had wanderlust. Everyone else seemed to aspire towards more travel, so I thought I wanted that too. Wife and kids. If there was a bucket list, I've forgotten where I left it along the way. Having a house with a connected tropical greenhouse, populated by monkeys who know how to roll cigarettes and exchange them for food. Because monkeys should be free. This reminds me of the time I thought I'd build a ship. Not just any ship, mind you, one of those tall wooden ones, with sails that catch the wind just so. I had it all planned out. I'd find the right wood, carve the beams by hand, fit the mast like it was an extension of the sky itself. There'd be maps drawn on parchment, stars to guide me, and I'd set out to sea alone, quiet, listening to nothing but the creak of the hull and the whisper of the waves. But life pulls you back to shore. The wood never got bought, the sails stayed folded in some old dream I had once, and the sea, well, the sea's still out there. Somewhere. I guess I just stopped looking for it. Now, the only sound I hear most nights is the hum of the fridge and the ticking of the clock, counting down the hours like they mean something. And yet, when I sit here in the quiet, sometimes I think I can still hear it the way the ocean would sounded if I'd gone. The wind in the sails, the taste of salt on my lips. This is that. This feels like that. As I get older, I'm thinking it's getting less likely I will ever become a Super Saiyan. Well, that freckle-faced girl from grade school will always be out of reach. Now that I'm in my 40s, I've realized I'm probably never going to play 7-string guitar in an end-metal band. I want travel to Egypt to see the pyramids, not because I'm older, but because I found out what happens to women visiting Egypt. Being in Times Square for New Year, EFF that noise. I went to Rockefeller Plaza 1 year for the lighting of the Christmas tree and never again. Now I couldn't image being in that massive of a crowd to watch the ball drop. Visiting Andromeda. Possibly going to Egypt. Long story short, I nearly died 2 years ago, and now have a severe heart condition. I don't think I could handle the heat, and if anything happens I probably won't be able to get travel insurance. Sucks because I have always been fascinated with ancient Egypt and the pyramids. Being an archaeologist. I just turned the B to F. Does being able to retire count? Cause good lord, it feels like I won't be able to more and more each day. Being a fighter pilot.